Hey everybody, this is Hardy from Who's the Anime. Now, normally after 3 reviews, I would be doing an anime top 5, but I wasn't really in the mood today. So instead, I thought I'd answer some questions that were given to me by supergodzillafan1. And if you're gonna ask why, well, let's just say I sort of owe him one for the anime top 5 request, so I thought, what the hey, I can answer a few questions. So, here goes. Now, I actually answered this question before in one of my videos, and my answer was Vampire Hunter D. He's the reason why I love anime, he's the reason why I make anime reviews, and he is also the reason why anime kicks ass. Right now, I think FLCL to me is the weirdest anime that I've ever seen. I mean, with that boy and the things coming out of his head, not to mention that, Guitar Girl, and not to mention that robot that also came out of the kid's head. To me, that is just weird to me. I mean, and all the other stuff going on in there is just, you know, totally Mondo Bizarro. I'm a graphic designer. I design logos, posters, newspaper ads, advertisement, TV ads, you know, that sort of thing. But I can't tell you where I work because I'm scared that you would stalk me or something. But all I can tell you is that I do design, like, posters, ads, and books and stuff for this particular company. I mean, it's just a temp job and the salary is minimal, but I do like the experience at working at this place. I wouldn't really know, in all honesty, because I'm not the kind of guy who goes to the what's popular on YouTube thing. I mean, that's not my thing to do when I get onto YouTube. I mean, more of the time when I'm on YouTube, I'm usually checking out anime reviews, game trailers, movie reviews, games reviews, that sort of thing. I mean, there isn't really anybody that I hate on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen my fair share of anime reviewers who are, you know, who are bad anime reviewers, but I have to admit, I don't really want to criticize any of them, because I used to be like those guys. I mean, back then my reviews were unscripted and I was talking practically out of my ass. Not to mention that I have no clue about video editing, and around the time when I first started, I actually showed clips through a portable DVD review. And I have to admit, back then, it was a good times. You know, before YouTube was all copyright infringement this and copyright infringement that. Yeah, those were the good years of YouTube, I must say. And if you don't believe me, you can ask some of the other older anime reviewers that have known me for years, like Grumpy G-san, or Hajime no Jamo, or even Mr. Anime. They've seen my reviews back then, and they can totally back me up on that one. But as the years go by, I do get better, and for those of you who, you know, started out anime reviewing and it started out crap, I say you guys could do better. So, you know, keep reviewing and get better. Okay, if you guys don't know, oh, man, there's this anime called My Buddha, and I loathe this anime from the bottom of my freaking soul. I mean, it was just soul-crushing with its pathetic storyline, its inappropriate use of fan service, not to mention the painful English dubbing and characters that I just want to see just die. I mean, I can't stand any moment of it. I can't even, you know, when I was doing my anime reviews of this anime, it hurts just to do the clips. It really hurts. And if I ever get my hands on both the anime and the manga, I'm gonna give them both a freaking beatdown. Just like in that movie Office Space, you know, when they were beating the crap out of the fax machine. Oh yeah, I would totally do that, and it would be freaking epic, and I would record it and post it on YouTube here. I would. I really would. Right now, I haven't seen any animes that equal to the evilness of My Buddha. Now, I have seen bad animes, really bad animes, like Green or Ikitosen, or just recently, Masters of Martial Arts, and trust me, I definitely am going to review that very soon. But from all the animes that I've seen, there is nothing that can compare to the pain and agony of My Buddha. There's nothing yet. Nothing. Now, I've answered this question before, and originally I answered Emo Hino or Emu Hino from Crying Freeman, mostly because she was an artist and she is a nice lady. But as the days goes by, my tastes these days sort of change, and I had to pick a different answer for this one. And right now, if I wanted to date an anime character, it would be Tsukumi from Sekirei. And if you're gonna ask why, well, besides the fact that she looks absolutely hot in a goth maid outfit, or the fact that she has a body like a youthful Pamela Anderson. Oh, and I forgot to mention that she also has the power to summon water or something like that, and she can like jump really high. I pretty much like this character because she was very tough and yet honorable. Hell, she's so tough she could give Vegeta a run for his money. Now, I have to admit I do like strong women, but inside this particularly strong woman, there is a certain sweetness to her. Even though she looks like she could actually kill you. She is just charming. Plus, she's also honorable. I mean, she believes in a good old-fashioned, battle, one-on-one, no, distractions whatsoever. I just really like that in her. Oh, and by the way, I'm well aware that she's only a fictional character, so don't try making jokes about me marrying a pillow version of her. Because if that happens, I would rather suffocate myself from a pillow rather than marry one. I'm just saying. Okay, I would like to make one thing perfectly clear. I've only seen the first episode of Naruto. Only the first. And I do respect the Naruto fans. And I especially respect the fact that there is lots and lots of episodes of Naruto. And actually, I have to admit, I am a little bit impressed by that. But I just want to ask the fans one little thing. How can you stand this character? Now, I know I've seen only the first episode, but man, is he an annoying character! And not to mention, when he says the word believe it, I kinda die a little inside. Although, I have to admit, I do like his backstory. You know, the whole idea that there's a evil fox in him or something, and then like the whole village is like totally outcasting him. That part, I do, think the fans can feel for that. You know, the feeling of being an outcast, I mean, I know that feeling. I mean, I don't know, though. I mean, maybe it could get better if I watch more of the Naruto episodes, but I don't know. I have a hard time watching the first episode. Anyway, I just don't think I'm really the biggest audience for this anime. But if you guys like it, that's fine with me. By the way, if you're gonna ask, am I ever gonna review Naruto in the future? Well, I will try. You just have to be patient. Okay, if some of you don't know, Wendy Lee is the most recognized voice actress in the anime industry. She has been in more animes than anyone else. She has also wrote and directed some animes as well. She has been in so many roles, especially some of the most iconic roles, like Haruhi Suzumiya from and also Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, if I'm not mistaken. I think the reason why she is a great actress is because of the experience that she has. You see, she's been in the anime industry since the 80s, and she knows what to do in this sort of industry. I mean, she knows how the industry works and how to find a job. Not to mention that she knows how to change the tone of voice that she has for a certain character, and she's really talented at that. Also, I remember in an interview, if I'm not mistaken, where she does a lot of research of the other voice actresses' work, and she tries to put in her own aspect into playing the characters. And I sort of believe that. For example, in an anime called Real Bout High School Samurai Girl, I thought her portrayal of Ryoko was a little better because of her spunky aspect that she brought to the character. And I thought she was really talented, and she actually did better than the Japanese dub. I mean, hell, you could put her in the worst anime on the planet and she would still do awesome. And yes, that also includes my freaking Buddha. Also, I have to mention this about her, and this is definitely my favorite thing about her. Out of all the animes that she's been in, she has been in almost every single Yoshiaki Kawajiri anime in existence, and that is freaking hardcore. And I will respect her for that forever. Absolutely forever. Well guys, that's about it. I hope everybody's enjoyed that, and I would like to thank supergodzillafan1 for the questions. Although I would appreciate it if you guys asked me these questions around July, because that's usually when I do my Q&A videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys around.